Okay, so let's watch a 1v1 that I played against a computer on very hard and lost. But I survived for about 35 Blizzard minutes in it, so let's see what the computer was doing that meant I lost. Basically, it was just over macroing. Well, I wasn't macroing enough, so I didn't know what to do about it. But let's see. So I think we'll watch the majority of the game quite quickly, but so here's the computer bottom left, Protoss, the bottom right is Terran, and I have a glorious cult, so I might sound a bit like that. So let's do some bits and pieces. Okay. So income's identical at the moment. Speed up a bit for now. Watch what the computer's doing. Actually, let's watch production tab. So the computer's scouting much faster than I am. Probe didn't take any damage from my marines. He poked up there. Have a little look. He's expanded at 432, and I'm nowhere near expanding. There's a stalker there. Okay, speed up again. Gateway, so second gateway, third gateway. And income, the computer is already ahead. Sending out another scout. This computer scout's better than I do. Units lost. Ah, must have killed a worker at some point. Or it, I don't know. Spending. Oh, big army. Then I have quite a big army too by 10 minutes in. Units. 12 stalkers versus 10 marines. It's not too bad at them. Speed up a bit. So I've expanded at last. Income. Right, so the computer's got twice my income. 22, 21 versus 16. So I just need to be much better on macro. Spending. Spent more than me on every count. And it's got way more units as well, but mostly those will be workers. Yeah, twice as many workers. Units lost. 74, so that'd be in building things wrong, I guess. You can't see my hotkeys. Can now. Go, go, go! My hotkeys are all roughly okay, although I've forgotten to do the rallying there. Okay, so units lost. So perhaps it really is just macro that I'm lacking on. So this goes. Spending, so I'm way behind. But I'm kind of turtled up and ready with all my tanks. But they only have damage +1. So you can hear the Dark Templar slicing away there. You can see them. I couldn't in the game. I could hear them, so I could scan, so that was good. Right. More stuff coming along. Income. I'm starting to catch up on income. I'm basically saturated on both bases. And he's just rallying straight to my front door. But I'm winning on units lost. Substantially. I'm producing a lot more stuff. And I've caught up on the army by this stage. Or at least on supply. Yes, I've actually overtaken on army. Well, I have lost more units, but then I've been making more marines and things. They're going to turn into a Templar. Archon. Right, so now I'm going to go and do damage by air, and I've already set up 2 extra bases up here. My income is still less. It's time to leave. Now I've done not that much damage actually. All his army is there, yeah. My income is low again, comparatively. Because I'm just building these bases, they're not finished. So they're in not too bad shape. Production, upgrades, various things. Inactive. These are inactive, and I think those are not hotkeyed.
Upgrade complete.
Yeah, so I forgot to hotkey these or upgrade them, so I built them and forgot about them. So I was just having trouble managing all these resources.
Engine screaming.
So another great army coming out. Our incomes, I've started to overtake on income. So it's sort of a pincer, air and ground pincer, to distract me just as... Oh, that's weird. Not a pincer. So these are the wrong way round for these. So the Phoenix are going for Banshees. So I need to pull those out of the way, put the Vikings in and get rid of them. Phoenix. I think that's... So the computer company decide what to do here. So I'm just getting lots of free kills here. This is all looking quite good for me. Or Dark Templar. I seem to be very late in getting the Dark Templar. So in each of these encounters I seem to come off much better, but somehow I lost the entire game. So it's 4 bases to 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, not really mine anymore. 4 bases to 3 bases to 4, and I've just left all these SCVs here doing nothing, so that's bad. Income, so my income was low as well, so I was basically not paying attention to my economy at all. Basically my game mechanics are too single-minded. I'm either playing my armies or doing my economy, and I can't really do both. Pylons and cats, so it does quite a lot of static defences, doesn't it? Look at all that. He moves that again with another army. Spending massively much more. So I'm actually holding my own on a much tighter budget, so I need to get better at controlling lots of production facilities. I think I've only got 1 factory, 4 barracks, 3 starports. I need to get better at pressing my units. So my army is bigger again. Workers are low. Time to mess up this base again. He's coming out here. So this is a key decision here. So I was about to swing down around here. Computer's swinging up here, and it's about to completely destroy this base. So I thought the right thing to do here was I'm about twice ahead in units lost. This base I just ignored it completely. Focused on taking out this. Nearly maxed out both of us in supply. So that army, half of it returns home, half of it comes over here. These Colossus did a lot of damage. So still the same ratio of units lost, so it's good, but now this is really bad for me. They don't do any damage, they just all go very bad. So I just dawdled here for no extra benefit. And these Colossus, just 4 Colossus. Moral of the story, Marines do nothing against 4 Colossus. But a few Vikings and Banshees knocks them out immediately. I'm pretty sure I don't repair this, so this is probably going to burn right down. Something else burned down there, I think. But I'm still doing very well on units lost ratio. Man resources lost ratio. I come back, having cleared that up. So he's starting another base, whereas I didn't recover my lost base. So this can't deal very well with that. Maybe it can. No, it can. That's not a good fight. Especially when all these are together. Needed to retreat faster. But that's getting worse. It's going up linearly on both sides, so my ratio is getting worse. So retreat, having worsened my situation. Focused all my energy on the micros battle and probably nothing on production at all. So now I'm doing worse again. not doing very well at repairing my units. Or expanding, so I needed to be expanding here. Yeah, so my income is half, so this is why I lose. I just lose stamina at controlling all this stuff. I've barely rebuilt any of this. So basically I need to be able to just hold my way through a few battles. Remember to go through, like this is undefended, I could just wipe it out if I'd have scouted it. So now my income's huge because I must have just dropped a load of mules somewhere. I've only got, here, 2 mining bases. Finally got around to putting this back down purely for the gas. Not sure if that's sensible. He's back up almost to full strength, whereas I'm slowly crawling back up, so I need much better production. Spend, so the computer's just outstripping me by far on spend. Finally got around to redoing the space, just need to be much quicker off the blocks with that. Here he comes back out. Army supplies not looking good for me. This is basically the end of the game. Right, so there's basically nothing I can do here. I haven't even sieged that up. Basically stamina at controlling a lot of units. That's my problem here. And now the computer's catching right up and I realise I've got no chance. These marines are useless, pretty much. Even though they've got 2-3 upgrades, all this is far too tier 1 versus tier 2 and 3. And that's the end. Although I have done quite a bit of extra damage. So this is not feasible anymore. So what was I doing for the rest of the minute? I'm building loads of things still. Once I had slightly improved my production and some extra energy command centres for dropping mules. So, moral of the story, keep the army refreshed. Macro isn't just gathering minerals, it's keeping the production, a nice fat production pipe as well. Okay. Oh, can I get to see the, graphs and things? That's my achievements, it's not quite what I mean. Quit replay. Ah. No, that's not quite what I meant. Match history, there we go. So Newkirk precinct, you can see all the graphs and things. So my APM has been crawling up, which is quite nice. It's not, and 2 paddle workers is hopeless. You can see that there. Score summary. I just need to catch up on the buildings, training enough units, mining hard enough. So you can see here workers active, the computer was much steeper. Army value. Computer steeper, off the back of better resource collection early on, I guess. resource collection rate, so it's not too bad to start, but then fell back as I over-focused on army production probably. Upgrade spending, good to start, and didn't really do enough of it as I went again, just because I didn't have enough economy. So, macro, macro, macro.